This is the Lobo Pod with the voice of the Lobos, Robert Portnoy.
Hello, Lobo fans. Welcome into another edition of your Lobo Pod. I'm your host, Robert Portnoy. We stick with the football theme. We have an outstanding safety for New Mexico football. Christian Ellis is alongside. How you doing, Chris?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. Hey, I appreciate that, man. If I was white, I'd be blushing right now. I like that.
It's great having you with us, and thanks for spending time. And I want to start with your arrival on campus. And somebody had a little fun with you when you took your first photo, right? And you told me you were all fresh and ready for this. You were hyped for this first photo that was going to go on the website and everything.
I was fly. I'm talking about I done got a haircut, I had my chains on, man. I was feeling good, you know. I done got right. You know, it's like picture day. It's like, oh yeah, picture day gonna be there. I done planned it. I said I'm gonna go get my haircut. Boom, this. I'm like, man, I'm ready. I done showed up. Got my chains on, hair fresh, you know what I'm saying? Just got a retwist too, because back then when I had my dreads, and then I showed up, I had my goals too, because like I said, I'm from Florida, so a Florida thing is like, it's just what we do. That's just kind of what it is. Like we have these goals, you know what I'm saying, where a lot of people wear chains and stuff, so I'm like, I'm going to come take this pic and I'm going to be fly, you know, just being me. So I take the picture, and then I'm like, I'm feeling good. Man, I saw the picture. I was like, what am I looking at? Like, I was talking about my dog Frank. I thought I got pranked or something. I thought it was like, what a hidden camera or something. I was like, man, my dog Frank had like put these like crazy, like goofy looking teeth on me. I was like, what is this? Like, I was just like, oh, man, it was crazy. It caught me off guard. It is. that was something for sure. That really was, man.
But now fast forward to the end of the year, and you fought through a really rough injury to your pec during camp, and you're able to play the back half of the season. Yeah. And Frank gave you your props?
Yeah, he did. So, yeah, that was freshman year. That was kind of like right after spring ball. I got hurt. I had tore my pec, you know, like right after spring ball. So, you know, the doctors were like, you probably going to miss like the whole season, you know. And, you know, that was the expected recovery time. But just my goal was just to, you know what I'm saying, not really fold, not even just stay, you know what I'm saying, cool and level, just with everything, just work my butt off to get back on the field, you know. And a lot of people I know, like I say, a lot of people just didn't, like, believe in me, or, like, they didn't, like, just know about me. But I wanted to, like, make a name for myself, like, show folks that I'm not no joke, and I'm not, like, you know, just like another, you know what I'm saying, just another guy. Like, I'm really coming here to, like, you know what I'm saying, to grind and be one of the greats. So it was my goal to just work my butt off, and that's what I did. And I was able to, you know, come back the last, I want to say, like, I think it was like the last 6 games of the season, and, you know, just be able to, like, help on special teams, you know. So, like, that was just my goal, just to come back, just make an impact however I could.
Well, you sure showed your toughness, that's for sure, man. Coming back from that torn pec and making it. And it could have been an easy deal to just redshirt that season, but that's not you?
No, that's not me. Yeah, nah. I don't never want to take the easy road or the easy way out. That's not me. I like the grind, you know.
Well, the grind paid off, and clearly there's been some serious grind going into this season because you have showed out here at the start of the year. Let's talk about the opener. You're at home. Montana State is in town, and you get the first takeaway of your career. Let's talk about this play because it was a big one right at the start.
Man, so it was a great play. I was lit from the jump. I was like, Coach Howell, he called that blitz. I said, oh yeah, I'm finna go off this edge, and I'm gonna go hit the QB. That was my thing. So I'm coming off the edge, and I see Jay Will. He done smashed him, and he done hit him. The ball came out. I say, oh, fumble. I say, okay, yeah. I picked the ball up. I look. I say, ooh, I see nothing but green grass. Just like the heaven gates just opened. I just took off, and I was God. Like, ain't nobody finna catch me. Slide. I just see it. Once I was in the end zone, you know, I had to add a little finger roll with it, man. I just, I'm here.
Did you play some hoop back in the day, too?
A little bit. You know, when I picked the ball up, it gave me little flashbacks back to my running back days, too. So I was like, yeah, ain't nobody finna catch me. So I was just ready for it. But, man, that was a great feeling, you know, just to set the tone for this year, for, like, the whole team, you know, just to get a good start. You know, it was just great just to be able to do that, you know, celebrate with my team, man. It was just awesome. Just, you know, I go back and watch the play, and I see everybody on the sideline. I see even Coach Mendenhall running down the sideline, man. It's probably the fastest he done ran all year, man. But I just see everybody just, lit. And I mean, I just love to see that, man. I just love, what I'm saying, for the team just to be a spark, what I'm saying, for the team.
Your first chance as a Lobo to get your hands on the ball and you take it to the crib. Really cool. Okay, so fast forward the next week, and now you're playing Arizona, number 21, packed house in Tucson, under the lights, their opener, and you get your hands on the ball again. This time, it's the first pick of your career.
Yep.
Take us through that call and sort of how that unfolded.
Yeah, so like I said, it was just another one of them kind of, we just wanted to, playing our little cover 2 coverage, and we just kind of skies and just playing around with it. So I just knew where I had to be. And then just when the play started, it's just about see ball, get ball. So I see the ball tipped in the air, and I'm like, I'm finna get this. Like I said, the ball had kind of went in the lights a little bit, so I had lost it for a little bit. But I was able to see it, and secure the ball. Like I said, I was kind of upset that I didn't keep my feet, because I ain't gonna lie, if I'd kept my feet, it'd have been back-to-back weeks with touchdowns, because wasn't nobody finna catch me. I would have been gone to the crib. But
so
man,
you feel like if it wasn't in the lights, you would have been able to take another step?
Oh, I know I would have, most definitely. I seen it. Like I said, it just went in the lights a little bit, and like I just couldn't. I had lost it for a little bit, but once I did, it was like I should have just kept my feet. But it was just nothing. Like if you just look at the plays, nobody in front of me, and like I'm a fast guy. Like I'm a fast guy. I'm from Florida too, so and nobody's finna catch me. But yeah, just the ball went in. I was just able to make a play for the team, and like I said, it was another great feeling. Just guys come off the sideline, we just celebrate as a team, man. That was awesome, man. That was a very good feeling. It was just, be able to get the ball back and, get the ball back to Devin and Luke and them, and then, for them to punch it in the end zone.
What county are you from?
Duval. Yes, sir.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Yes, sir.
Jacksonville, right?
Jacksonville, Florida,
Yeah.
904.
Representing.
Most duh.
Yeah. How big is that? The feeling for you to be able to represent?
Oh, man, it's huge, what I'm saying? Be able to represent, what I'm saying? Of course, the city of Jacksonville, the state of Florida, and of course, like, just my family, the Ellis name, that's big, man. That's just big for me, just to be out west, making plays, what I'm saying? A kid from down south, out west, just making plays. That's a great feeling, man.
You mentioned your family.
Yep.
I want you to tell the folks about your mom,
Oh,
Monique,
yeah.
because she's the one who got you in football, and you play every snap of your career for her, I know.
Most definitely. Of course, I do, a lot of things, what I'm saying, in my life for her, what I'm saying? I walk around with this chain around my neck with a picture of her and my 2 little sisters because, like I said, my mom, she got me into football at a very young age, around, like, basically, like, when I was, like, fresh out, man. It was, like, first day out. I'm in shoulder pads, as soon as I stepped foot on the field, I fell in love with the game, man. I can't lie. But, just everything I do is just for her, man. Unfortunately, my mom was able to send me off to college, but unfortunately, I want to say last year, she passed away from breast cancer. Very unfortunate, but I still continue to, what I'm saying, play. And just, what I'm saying, just be happy because I know that's what she would want, and, just be able to, what I'm saying, connect with her on the field because, what I'm saying, that's what she got me into. So that's just what I do, man. I just perform and, just have fun doing what I love.
You told me a phenomenal story about her decision once she got her diagnosis and what she was going to do with her life. And she told you something, a phrase that you live by really to this day.
Stop existing and really start living. So it was like after like you would think like, what I'm saying, just with breast cancer and stuff, some folks will, get depressed and fall into like, start really doing anything. But that's when like she started, like I said, started living for us. So I watched her really start pursuing her dreams. She started to like sing and like that was her passion. Mama could sing. I'm talking about, man, she probably the best singer
What was
I've
the name
ever
of the club?
It was like this little like it was called Jazzy's. Yeah, it was called Jazzy's. So yeah, she would perform at like this little still like little restaurant, what I'm saying, on like Thursdays nights, it was called Jazzy's. So her and her band, it was called the Monique Denise band, man. So she would do that every Thursday, man. And just watching her, just how she grinded every day, even what she was going through. Like I was like, man, I can't have no excuse for anything. Just watching my mama fight every day, even knowing what she going with, that she, what I'm saying, man, that's just something, man. So it's like I can't complain to nothing. I got to grind because I'm watching her do that and really take off with it. Not even just, you know what I'm saying, do a little bit, but do a lot, man. Like it was crazy, man. So
Inspirational, I'm sure.
very, very, man.
Yeah,
Really is.
That's big time. You know, you told me too that the swag, everything, that's from mom.
Most deaf. I'm talking about like everything she do, like how y'all be seeing like me on the field, like just having fun, the celebrations. That's what she used to do, man. She, you know, just cutting up, you know what I'm saying, dancing and stuff. Like that's just what we do. Is just we very passionate about something. So you just have fun with it, you know. Like another thing, Coach, you know, I say you find like creative excitement. You find ways to have fun, man. It's just like, man, it's like it don't even feel like, you know what I'm saying. Like when I'm on the field, I don't even feel like of course there's a game going on, but I don't feel like no pressure. I'm just out there just having fun, just doing what I love, man. So that's just, I get all that from her, just like the swagger, you know, the confidence, just all that just come from Dukes, man.
Dad played.
Yeah.
Mom ran track.
Yeah.
That's where you got your speed?
That's where I got speed. I'm telling you, that's where I got it from. Speed right there. That's what I'm saying. And I mean, a lot of people, like Bryson think he faster than me, but he's not. Like, I've tried to tell him, like, we could pull up to 40 times right now. Like, but man.
So we need to put you and Taylor on the line at what, 40, 60, 100?
Whatever. And I'm going to take off. Like, BT want to do all this. Like, it don't matter. 40, 60, 80, 100. You know what I mean? We could do that. Like, BT, I'm deuces like the Tyreek Hill. Like, I'm gone. I don't know why. Like, we done ran 40 times, and my time is faster than his. But, you know, Bryson like to say he faster than me, this, that. I'd be like, man, he trolling, bro.
I bet you, though, that we could have a pretty good race if we put together you, Bryson Taylor. Who else would be in that race? Who are the top guys? Obviously, Luke's got to be in there.
Luke could get in there, too. Like, Luke could get it. You know, Luke, Nick, like anybody, whoever want, Nick, you know, we got some fast guys on the team. I'm not gonna lie, we got some very fast guys. But whoever wanna line it up, which we was doing all, you know what I'm saying, all spring and all through off season. And
so you're not afraid?
I'm not. Like I ain't scared of nothing, man. I know. And plus, we was doing it all off season. I was winning. I heard my name the most. That's all I'm gonna say. But you know,
talk about playing safety and coming downhill. I think 10 tackles out of the gate.
It was 12.
New personal best for you, right? The feeling when you ID it's a run play, and now you're downhill.
Not most def. So just like just the defense we run, man. I'm just like it's so fun just to be able to just move around. You know, like my coach believes in me. Like Coach Howell really believes in me, and you know, has a great faith, and he wants to like really just like want us to have fun. So like we're just able to do like a lot of things on the field, man. You know, as a safety, you're able to sit back deep and really like diagnose the play, like see kind of what's going on. You know, you got to recognize formations, you know, and just kind of see and like see before you feel me, before you go, because you got to know before you go. So it's like I'm just able to sit back and then, you know what I'm saying, even you get in the box sometime, you know what I'm saying, and get nitty gritty. You know what I'm saying? I'd never shy away from contact, no physicality, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting in the box and I'm gonna smash something. Like I'm gonna come there and lay a big hit. But yeah, just in the gate, just being able to come up, hit something, make tackles. You know what I'm saying? Catch interceptions, man. It's very fun, and it's just all about, you know, just having fun on the field, just playing football.
Among those tackles, you got a chance to get a hit on a quarterback too.
Yeah.
That's got to be pretty satisfying.
It was a good feeling. That was my first time really being able to hit a quarterback for sure. But so you know, I had to kind of take advantage of it. But yeah, it was. Remember, it was a little third down stop too, so that made it all that much better too. You know, be able to get us. Well, it was a third or was it fourth down? I want to say after that we got off the field. I think it was fourth down, but yeah, we was able to get off the field. So that was. I had a bonus onto that too, so just able to, man, be able to hit QE, you know, once, because, you know what I'm saying, teams like, if you look at like teams just football, like quarterback is one of the most important positions, if not the most important position, probably the most important position. Like, you know what I'm saying, just be able to hit their quarterback, that's like a way to just really affect the team. So I had to take advantage of that, you know.
How good is this group the back line, I know you faced off with one of the toughest wide receivers in all of college football on this past Saturday against Arizona. You guys are going to get better over the course of the year. There's no question. How good can this group be? And there are some new faces back in there, some returning guys. But I know that you think that this can be a really tough group, don't you?
Man, this could be an amazing group. The sky's the limit for us, you know. Like you said, we played a very good receiver last week. But, I mean, a lot of that was just, you know, it was really just stuff we did, you know. Like, it was just, like, coverage, you know what I'm saying, miscommunications and, like, just stuff like that. But, I mean, how, like, we've grinded and we worked. Like, we all, like, are a family. And that's what you need. Like, you just need a solid core and just a group of guys that, you know what I'm saying, are on the same page, a cohesive unit, you know what I'm saying? And, like, because, you know, when you, like, you don't want to have an ambiguity on the field, you know? Like, you want to, like, really have guys, like, that just all on the same page. So that's the thing. Is just we go out there, you know, we got to communicate, all be on the same page. But this group, like, we can for sure, like I said, the sky is the limit. We for sure can be the best in the Mountain West and then, like, much more. Like, not even just the Mountain West. I feel like we could be the best, like, in the country. We have guys. We have dogs in the back end, you know, guys hungry, like, you know what I'm saying, Noah Avenger, Bobby Arnold, you know, Bryson Taylor, like we talked about. Like, you know what I'm saying, Noah Polar Gates, Cam Watts, like, we have a bunch of guys that, you know what I'm saying, just hungry. And, like, if the ball's in the air, it's like, we have a rule. If the ball's in the air, it's our ball. Like, I don't care who you're throwing it to, it's our ball. Like, that's our rule. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, last week was a pretty rough game, but like I said, it's easy fix. Like, we just looked, man, it was just stuff we did. And, I mean, that's one of the good things about playing DB. It's like, it's always something like, you know what I'm saying, that you did. And it's an easy fix, but, you know, it's just something we could did. So we got this little bye week. We're going to take time, you know what I'm saying, to fix the little mistakes. And, man, we got, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the season. And it's going to be bad.
Looking forward to it for sure.
For sure.
I want the fans to get an opportunity to hear some of the guys who are inspirational for you. You have a love for the Redskins. That comes from your dad. Tell us about that. And then I know because of Jacksonville, and you've got grandpas that are huge Jaguars fans, right?
Yeah, huge Jaguar fans. So, like, yeah, Pops, you know, growing up, Pops was a huge Redskins fan growing up. So, you know, I'm just saying Pops, that was always the game that I was on, the Redskins. So I grew up watching guys like, you know what I'm saying, Sean Taylor. And that's who he was one of my favorite players, probably my favorite player of all time, you know. I just saw him, you know what I'm saying, he was from Florida too, so that was another thing, you know, Florida boy. Man, so just seeing him, how he played the game, how he had fun, he was ball hawk, you know, and just came down, he laid the wood. Like, he was a smacker too. So that's just a guy, like, I like to watch, like, try to model my game after. And then, you know, like, growing up, my granddaddy, you know, he take pride in this, like, since day one, like, since the Jaguars first came to Jacksonville, he had season tickets every year. So
he's got the man cave, right?
Man, he sure does. Like, he been had it forever. He keeps adding on to it. So
who are your Jags?
My favorite Jaguars?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I grew up liking Maurice Jones-Drew. I told you I played a little running back, so I like Maurice Jones-Drew. You know, Jalen Ramsey, when he played, he was one of my favorite Jaguars too, because that's when Autumn, they had that defense. And, like, man, that was another reason I fell in love with defense as well, because just seeing that defense, how they played, man, it was just like, man, that's lit. So those a couple of my favorite Jaguars, like, right there.
And there's some Knowles too that you really like going back in the day, right? That 2013 team that won it all?
Most def. Like I said, FSU was one of my favorite teams, you know, growing up. Like, I used to watch them, just see how they played the game, just that whole team. And plus, like, they was winning too, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, just seeing them, how they played. Like, you just look at the defense. That defense was stacked. They had, like, NFL players all across the board. Like, just that whole defense, man. It's just, they played the game.
Who were your boys on that team?
Like you said, Jalen Ramsey again. You know, you had Telvin Smith. You had, like, a lot of guys on that, like Xavier Rhodes. Like, man, they was deep. It was deep, you know. Derwin James,
too. Right? Oh, Derwin James, too, of
James
course.
Winston, too, yeah. On the offensive side, yeah, Dalvin Cook. Like, all them boys, man. They was deep.
Big inspiration for you, all those guys?
Most def. Like, for sure, just seeing how they play, man.
All right. Well, this has been awesome having you. Great start to the year with the stuff that you've done with the scoop and score and your first pick. I know you guys want dubs, though. Where do you
Most
think this team can go here in 2024?
Man, we can go wherever we want to. Like I said, the sky's the limit for the whole team. You know, we got off to a slow start, and it's been real slow. We dropped 2 games that we should have won, but you know what I'm saying, we didn't. But we have a bye week to fix everything, and I mean, I honestly feel bad for that first thing that we got to see, because you give us time to really like let our bodies heal and get right mentally. Like, we have to just sit and like, man, we hungry. Like, we really are. We're pissed off right now. Like, if you know, those 2 games that we should have had. I'm talking about from the staff to the players to everybody, even the trainers mad that we lost. Like, everybody is mad. Like, it's like everybody, whoever else we got on the schedule, they're gonna have to pay. Cause somebody's gonna have to pay for these losses. We have to get it, cause like I said, these last 2 we should have had. But going forward, like I said, I feel bad for every team. He's going to keep stacking. We're going to get the next one and the next one and the next one. And then, man, it's going to be a great year for us. I know it is.
Can't wait. Christian, thanks so much for being with us. Thanks for joining us on the Lobo Pod.
That's Duff. Appreciate you having me.
Lobo safety, Christian Ellis, our guest on this edition of the Lobo Pod.
Yes, sir.
The Lobo Pod is a production of UNM Athletics.